Welcome everyone. I just wanted to give you a quick another follow-up update. We've been getting a lot of inquiries about what the heck this algo optimizer is and how can people get their hands on it. First off, we have very limited licenses. Basically what it is a program that initiates trades. It helps people to be able to optimize for performance in the market. Performance is a big word. It could be broken down in terms of maximum risk, maximum profits, holding periods, also risk-reward ratios, and all of those functions can be changed in periods of volatility. And that's what we have right now, an incredibly changed time frame of volatility or price swings in the market. So, for example, this particular mini Dow we've been sharing with you is just amazing. You want to talk about a money maker? How do you make money in the market? This thing, performance graph, this is a year-to-date 35,810, profit factor of 2.36 on the longs, 1.63 on the shorts. Yep, can always get better, but boy, that's a pretty decent profit factor for a day trade system. Now, we just hit a peak equity, which is just off the charts, and we have slight, as you can see, a little drawdown in the process right now, which I think is to be expected with something that goes, like anything, parabolic. Now, once again, this trades two contracts of mini Dow. So if you think about it, since the beginning of the year, if you were just trading two contracts, you would have taken approximately an $11,000 account, to close to $48,000 net. I mean, that's pretty crazy if you think about it. And how does this work? Well, what it does is we have a bunch of settings, and I'll just share that with you right now real quick. If we go over here to Format Strategies, this is the Person Algo system. What does this do? It has all kinds of functions and features in here. First off, we allow people to optimize what the best start time is and the best end time for peak performance in the market. And that may change. One day we may find out that 1 in the morning is the best time, not 3:40 in the morning. So this thing will start to take a trade at 3:40 Eastern Standard Time. It will stop taking any new trades after 2:30 in the afternoon. So it does not, if it is in a trade, it'll hold it into the overnight session, which gives you that 1 hour Globex shutdown risk. We've programmed in this 3 different types of position calculation methods. A, an amount that's in your account. B, the amount of risk you want to take. So let's say the trade has a $100 risk. It'll put you into as many contracts as a $100 risk is. So $100 risk and you have $1,000, it's going to be 10 contracts. So it helps to adjust position sizing. And of course, you can have, as we keep it at number 3, a position size stagnant level of number 2. There are other functions in here that we have programmed, that we teach people when to change, like money management and risk reward, holding period, and of course styles of entry, whether they're buy signals on high close dojis, whether they're my PPS, and again, there's a trailing stop feature as well. So there's all kinds of nice things in here built in that allow people to monitor, number one, their performance. So example, if we get a average true range period where the Dow only does 150 points a day, and if you're asking a system to generate 1,500 in profits of max objective with a trailing stop feature, you're not going to make money. But if we have a situation where we've got 1,000-point Dow days and I'm asking it to take a $1,500 profit, I may want to alter that. Now, and that's this week. This week we did not alter it to keep things on even keel, but if we did alter the max profit, this thing was off the charts in excess of over $50,000. And, of course, if we increase the lot size. So there's a lot of things you can do to massage. We're just looking for a base model of, do the signals work? How does it take a profit? And is it there for us? I think one of the neatest things about this is to share people that, A, not every trade's a winner, and B, you got to be there for the markets when the markets are moving, because that's your opportunity. And there's going to be a period when the volatility contracts. Okay, so I just wanted to follow up with what this thing is doing, and it's just, since you guys have been watching these videos, I mean, almost as you can see with the performance graph, I mean, it started off with 8,000, 10,000, 12,000, had a little drawdown. The next thing you know, we broke 20,000, 30,000, and we almost came close to $40,000 today. Just absolutely outrageous. It's as one of our clients who was able to get their hands on this product said, "This is sick," and I think that is just the most elaborate way of saying it in traders talk, right? This is sick, and that's exactly what it was. So the issue is that it deals with TradeStation, number one. So you need to open a TradeStation account, and what it does for people, as you can see currently, it is long the market. It is long two contracts. It says long two. So the this green horizontal bars, those are the closed profit, and the fuchsia shows the open trade. So it is currently live and in two long positions. So if the market breaks out, it's gonna take a profit when it takes a profit. If it fails, it'll stop out. So just like here, it did take two long positions, and what did it do? It automatically stopped out, and it waits for the next trade. So that's the nature of this thing, whether it's with the mini Dow or other products that we've created and strategies for this. Now, a little box popped up about volatility, and this is our VXX, the volatility index. We created this strategy, and I've been around the country. A lot of you guys, if you saw me in Arizona or if you saw me at different trade shows in Las Vegas at the Traders Expo, we did a 4-hour presentation on how to trade the VXX. And the VXX is an exchange-traded note on the volatility. And this is a very dynamic trading system. It had an incredible backtest performance, and real-time performance is pretty good. It's been kind of, as you can see, I mean, I think everyone would want this type of performance summary on their trading system. And this goes back since 2010, as you can see. So it has an incredible upside performance, and it's done some amazing things. Now, again, the volatility got out of the norm and just went straight up. It had been long, and it did get a trailing stop feature out. Then it went short and just got out of the short position, and that was live in our trading room, and we covered this yesterday in the trading room, and the exit today. So everyone's just, I mean, this was a big trade. This was approximately a $10,000 position of return on the VXX. It's extremely liquid, and it is, I would have to say, one of the better volatility products to trade due to the liquidity. Now, let's look at some other things. This is our Amazon, and I've been talking about Amazon for quite some time. In fact, this is a model that we put out on our instructional videos, and this is the exact same system. This is non-leveraged, by the way, and it trades a nominal size account. What is really neat about this is that the orange are where we get our stops, and you can see the entry, and yellow is the profit target. And sometimes it doesn't get the profit target and trails a stop and gets you out, and then it gets back in, and boy, right there, short, right out, short, right out. This went long, got stopped out, and then what happened? It's now short the market. So this is the equity curve, obviously doing fairly well. Let's take a look at a little bit of the history with Amazon since we've been using this, and the performance is pretty decent. This is over the last year, and again, this is not using leverage. It's not using a lot of heavy equity position, meaning it's not $1 million account. The beautiful thing about this is it can help us as options traders to say, hey, we got a buy signal. Where's our stop if we're wrong, and what's the profit target? And if we know that the average holding period might be 2 days, 3 days, we can use weekly options. So option traders are going to love this particular function of the Algo Optimizer. We do it on Tesla. We have it on NVIDIA. And these are our main products. Even crude oil, which has just been an outstanding product, and including gold, so, or the ES. Now, the funny thing is the performance on the Dows outperformed the E-mini S&P, and one of the reasons is because the rate of return and volatility has been greater in the Dow than it has been in the ES. And another function factor that might be is because there's less maybe institutions or other funds playing in the mini Dow. There's a dramatic difference, 10 to 1 reverse of volume on a daily basis in the E-mini S&P versus the Dow. So there's less competition. Now, we wouldn't be able to throw in a 600 lot order. I don't think that that would work too well for us without having massive slippage. But again, for the retail trader, this is one of the most fabulous things to help people get into a trade. And let's say you don't even like the trade and you go, hey, I'm up money on this trade, I want to get out of the trade. You can override the system, turn it off, and exit the trade. Let me show you how. All right, so just right click, go up to Format Strategy, Automate, turn it off immediately, then close it out, and then go to your DOM, Depth of Market, and exit the trade, or go up to your toolbar and already have your order entry in place. Or just simply, either if it's not the order bar, once you turned it, disabled it, go to your DOM, and then just, if you click on it, go up and flatten the position. It's real simple. So there are ways to get around, and most people don't like to do that because then it'll set back a trading system. But as far as the dynamics of what it's designed to do, it is one of the most state-of-the-art, highly advanced products out there that we do not mass market. And this is something more of hedge fund material with quant and algo trading strategies that helps an individual user not just buy it. You're not buying, no one buys a black box. They're buying a methodology that allows you to custom tailor to adjust for market conditions. And that's the one thing that trading systems, things go wrong. Things go wrong because a system is set for a set target price. But when we get into periods of expanded or contracted volatility periods, you need to be able to adjust those risk-reward ratios. You have to adjust what the max holding period is. Maybe it's a shorter period. Maybe it's a longer period. But it would be nice if you had the opportunity to maintain that system and have something like this. And this is what we created. This is why we talk about it so much. It is amazing. So with that said, I thank you for your questions, and I hope this helped answer a few more questions of why this is so important for retail traders to have this. So if you are interested in more information on this, simply visit the website. You're already on it, and go up to Algo Optimizer. I'll show you where that is. Just popped up the website, and basically go to Indicators, Persons, Indicators, Algo Optimizer, and you can read everything about it and get more information. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed this.